Psychology isn't about reading minds or interpreting dreams, though that's the impression some people may have. It's more accurate to say that psychology is the study of why people do the things they do, beyond the obvious reasons you can see on the surface, and often beyond people's own understanding and consciousness. This has obvious applications, such as seeing why some advertisements are more effective than others, why a child will rush to do something they're explicitly told not to do, and the plain effect on behavior that positive and negative associations can have. But the biggest takeaway from my degree was that so many of our decisions are made completely subconsciously and without any awareness on our part. Our conscious thought follows our subconscious will, and it often isn't until far after we act that we figure out what actually happened. We may think we're acting logically and reasonably in a situation. We may even use defense mechanisms to defend and justify our actions, but this is just our subconscious getting its way. For example, one of the more famous experiments in psychology was called the Little Albert experiment, conducted in 1920 by the famous psychologist John Watson. It involved the eponymous baby, Little Albert, who was presented with a white rat and nothing else. He had no reaction, positive or negative. Albert had yet to be conditioned or socialized in any way regarding rats. Next, the researchers paired the rat with a loud, crashing noise, which frightened Albert and made him cry in most instances. After only a couple of exposures pairing the rat and the crashing noise, Albert was presented with the rat alone again. He reacted as if the crashing noise was also present. He had become afraid of the rat by itself, but if he could talk, he wouldn't have been able to explain why. He just knew that anything involving the rat was bad.